Welcome to Kitchen Short Circuit with the Volt Media Group. I'm Dr. Jonathan Douglas of Broadway Spinal Care. Today we are at Harvey's on Noble, and we're going to be doing multiple shows with multiple different themes. Today is our restaurant edition, and we're going to find out what's healthy on the menu and what would be considered a treat. And we're hoping we're going to learn some things and help people be more healthy when they eat out.
Yes.
You excited?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Welcome to Kitchen Short Circuit with the Volt Media Group. I'm Dr. Jonathan Douglas of Broadway Spinal Care. Today we are at a special place in Sylacauga, Harvey's on Noble, and we have Sky Owens, who is the events coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
And we have one of my pickleball sidekicks here, Erilyn Brasher. And she's wearing our official shirt. We're the Yellow Hammers. We've decided on a name and a logo, and the kids are so excited, and they're wearing it all over the place, and I love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
So our mission with this is to go into kitchens and look in pantries and refrigerators. Sometimes we're going to go to supermarkets, and we're going to look at a supermarket and find out what's healthy and what's not. Sometimes we're going to go to restaurants. So this is the restaurant edition. We're going to be looking at a menu. We're going to be talking about options of eating out and what you can do to eat healthy. We're going to talk about health journeys because Sky's husband is on a little bit of a health journey that he's discovered. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to go through all of that. People ask me in the clinic all the time, going to a restaurant, I do not have time to meal prep. I like to eat out, but I also want to eat healthy. Are there options? I can tell you there are options at most restaurants, but Harvey's is a really good option. And there are all kinds of things on the menu that you might not even notice or might surprise you. So we're going to go through that. First of all, Sky's going to tell us a little bit about Harvey's and what we do here.
Yes, so we are Harvey's on Noble. We have been here going on 17 years. I love the history of Harvey's because it started because I got married. And there was nowhere for me to have my wedding reception in Sylacauga. So my dad transformed our front room into a venue for my wedding reception. And then it just grew, and here we are today. The restaurant didn't start until several years later, and so our restaurant's open Wednesday through Saturday. We open at 4, and we offer special events any day or time of the week. We also do catering in-house and off-site.
Do you mainly do events, or is it mainly restaurant, or is it kind of a combo? What would you say?
It's a nice combo. This time of year, we have something, at least an event at least once a week. And when December rolls around, we love, December's crazy around here, and we absolutely love it because we do a lot of company Christmas parties. Mm-hmm. And because our space is so big, we can do 2 or 3 at the same time. And people don't even know that there's other events going on.
What are some examples of events that you have?
We have done everything.
Okay.
From a baby shower to a wedding reception. We have had many celebration of life events here. We do our girls' night out events. Those are once a month, and we love those. And the ladies in our community love it too because it's something I have learned. We've been doing this for a while. I've learned that craft nights typically work better.
Okay.
I've tried to do physical activities. Those do not.
Okay.
We don't want to do those.
I got you.
But the women are able to eat, drink, and hang out with their girlfriends while creating something. So those are always a hit. But you name it, we've done it, or we've already done it.
Got you. So Tara and I do not eat out very much, but this is the last place we did eat out, and we had a great meal. And so I wanted to go through a little bit on the menu. Erilyn's going to help me. We're going to talk about things that are treats. And so it's okay to have a treat every once in a while, but you can't make a treat everything that you eat. And so we've got some things on the menu that would be an amazing night where I'm celebrating something and I really would like a treat. And then there are lots of good things. I come here on a regular basis and I'd like to eat this as part of my regular nutrition. And there are really good choices there too. Before we do that, Sky's husband has decided that he is a healthy eater.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. I have been clean eating for quite some time. I did Whole30 several times. I think it was after my youngest was born, so probably 10 years ago. So I've always leaned more towards the healthier options. He's always been very supportive. But the one thing that I never wanted to project that onto him. I wanted it to be a choice that he made. And here we are. And so the struggle with that is, you've said it so often, people don't know what's the best choice, so they either don't eat or eat a lot of one thing. For him right now, he's eating a lot of fruit. So I would love to educate him on a healthier option
For balance.
yes, balance.
Yeah, balance is really what it's
Mm-hmm.
about. And if anybody asks the question, some people say it's too complicated. I've looked at all these diets.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? I'll say there's two things: meats and vegetables. If you're going to eat anything, just go meats and vegetables. And then if you only do that, you're going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the vegetables, I mean, we could go down this rabbit hole and look at every vegetable. Some of them are good, some are bad. But if you just do meats and vegetables, 99% of the time, we're going to be fine. So when we look at this menu, you're going to find out that that's what we're going to lean on is healthier meats, healthier vegetables. We're going to have some breads mixed in. That's okay as long as it's not something that you're eating all the time as your primary. But eating fruits a lot is going to create other problems, could create blood sugar problems. And so
Mm-hmm.
there has to be a balance. Our body does
Right.
not do great with anything that's just one thing. We've
Mm-hmm.
done keto in the past where we only ate meats and only ate fats. And it can be okay for a while, but it's really hard to sustain. The fruit thing is not going to be sustainable
Mm-hmm.
either. So what does he eat when he comes? So you eat
Um,
here a lot.
well, we do. We eat here at least once a week.
Okay.
And he loves the hamburger steak.
Okay.
He also um, he loves steak,
Okay.
and he likes shrimp as well.
Okay.
So those are some of his top. Oh, the pork ribeye. He does love that. He loves
What
that.
does he get with a hamburger steak?
Baked potato.
A baked potato.
He
Okay.
Old Dre would get fries, but new Dre would probably go for. We have vegetables as well. We have a vegetable medley, which is zucchini, squash, peppers, and asparagus. We have our steamed broccoli is amazing, so I would probably put that with it for him. But yeah,
Why would a baked potato, Miss Erilyn, be a better option than French fries?
Because it doesn't have as much salt.
Salt could be a part of it, but you could have as much salt on a baked potato. I mean, it depends on how much you add, but
And it's not fried.
it's not fried. So it's the oil portion of it. And too many oils along with too many starches causes a lot of health problems.
mm-hmm.
It really does. So a baked potato doesn't have that. That's exactly right. What if you put butter on it? Does that create a problem like it would with fries, do you think? Or would that be a healthier option still?
I don't know, because I like butter.
I know. I like butter too. We eat a ton of butter. Yeah, butter is actually a really good fat, and your nerves need good fat. Butter's really not a bad option. It's been made into this really bad thing. It's so much better than frying oil. So if you take a baked potato and you really added as much butter as you would have had with the fries, I would eat that way before I would eat the fries. A hamburger steak is a good option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really is. But also then it can depend on what you put on top
Right.
of the hamburger steak. So what are the options of what you can put on that? So if
It comes with gravy and sauteed onions. I personally just do the sauteed onions for us,
Mhm.
not the gravy, even though it is delicious.
It's delicious.
Mhm.
So delicious
Mhm.
is usually a treat or usually something that's good on a regular basis.
You probably want me to say treat.
That is the truth, unfortunately. So it would be really nice if my favorite thing in the whole wide world is milkshakes. I would drink milkshakes like if I ever have some really bad diagnosis, you're going to know it because you're going to see me just drinking milkshakes like all the time. You know, Jonathan's not going to be here long because that is my favorite thing in the world. And I never have it because I know if I get on that, like once a year, I go get ice cream or milkshake. I know I have to cut it off because I will get on that heavy. Treats are not good for you all the time. And if there's something you're addicted to and you really crave, that is the thing you need to get off of the most.
Then he likes shrimp as well.
Okay. And so, how would shrimp be cooked?
Now he likes it grilled or blackened.
Gotcha. Why would that be a better option?
Because it's not fried.
Because it's not fried. Yeah. And in the South, we love to fry things. I love to
Yes.
fry things. I would eat fried things all the time. Also, if it's a treat, you're tired of me saying this, it's okay. But if it's real food that you're going to be eating, that's not a great option. So let's just go through appetizers. So, Erilyn, can you pick out Which one's a treat? Give me an appetizer up here that is a treat, would you say? Just give people examples.
Probably mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks is a treat. Yeah, that's not a
'Cause they're
fundamental.
fried.
Yeah, it's not a fundamental food, right?
Right.
Because you're not giving yourself great building blocks. I'm gonna pick something like maybe the artichoke dip would be a pretty good option of more of a regular thing to do. What about loaded fries? Treat or regular thing?
Regular thing.
Regular thing. Thank you, Erilyn. Not helpful. Okay, salads. All of the salads are really good options. And so, people, the funny thing also is that people say, I want to go eat out, and what are the healthy options? And you tell them, and you say, well, gosh, that's not as exciting as the other. I know it's not. I know it's not. But we're talking about things that could make you healthier versus not. And so
You can make a salad exciting.
you can.
Ours are exciting and
Yeah.
they're delicious.
Because you can put bacon on them.
You could put bacon on there. That's correct. Bacon's not a bad option in general. Most of the time, it's not. You can eat bacon. What else? What would you take off of this? So let's look at the salads, like wedge of iceberg, which is the thing on there that maybe you could drop off and it would make it a little healthier. It has blue cheese, bacon, tomatoes, syrup, balsamic syrup, applewood smoked blue cheese crumbles.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is the syrup? What?
It's balsamic vinegar.
It's like a glaze.
It's a glaze.
Yeah.
Okay. So that probably has a lot of sugar in it, I would imagine. So, if you could drop off one thing. But these are really obvious things. So if it's something that's really sugary or has a really amazing taste that you crave, that's probably not the thing you should be eating on the regular basis. Go back to the main event, and then we look at burgers. How can we make a burger healthier
I order mine without a bun.
without a bun? That's an option. People don't know that often.
I love our whiskey burger, and I get it without a bun.
Right. Because a bun is something that really is more of a treat. And if you really are craving that, then every once in a while, but without, you're saving a lot of calories and you're saving a lot of being exposed to wheat, which can be inflammatory in lots of ways. And so it's probably something you don't need on a regular basis. Every once in a while, it could be okay. Catfish fillets, to most people, I guess if most people have the option of fried, grilled, or blackened, what do you see that people order most of the time? What's coming out the door?
Fried first.
Fried's first.
And then I would say blackened would be second.
Okay. So they're making the choice that's the least healthy typically. And that's what you see of most people that I talk to also. But the funny thing is that even after you talk to people about the fried, that they still, I mean, it's so amazing.
So
But
good.
It's so good.
So
But
good.
every once in a while, okay. All the time, not. So there are lots and lots of great options on here. There really are. Like steak sandwich, I haven't had that. So again, you could go without a bun on there, and it's very close to a steak, but then it would have other things on it. 2, chicken strips.
They're fried,
They're fried,
but they're great.
but they're great. But it
And
says grilled. Do
Yeah,
you see it
can
says
get them
grilled?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't
So
see
see,
that.
then there's and do you see she got excited about that? So oftentimes people don't even look; they just assume that there's going to be something like that, and then they don't know the grilled's there. But every once in a while, if we could just start making these choices, it would make a big, big difference. How do we get other husbands to do what Trey's doing?
Well, in our situation, he had to make that decision on his own. I offer healthier options to everyone in our family, and he would eat them. But it has to be that mental shift for people, and just having the options available, but then them learning to choose that on their own.
It's hard.
It's very hard.
I always tell people if I had some kind of time machine, I would love to fast forward them about 6 months. So if we made these changes, this is what it looks like in 6 months. Every single person would do it.
I think
Everybody would.
That would be great.
But they can't see it. They can't see it, and it's all just kind of floating in the air. And they're like, and then they get home and they do it for a week, and they think this is too hard. I'm not used to this. And then often a spouse will kind of sabotage and say, "Oh, you're being ridiculous with this diet." And then all of a sudden we're right back to it. But every single person, if they made these choices, would be healthier. They could still come out to eat. They could have a great experience, and we want them to be here, and this is a great place to be. But little changes. And it's not hard. I mean, you can ask your waitress or waiter's not going to mind if you ask for no bun, right?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, nobody cares about
No.
that. Yeah. So it's really easy to do, and it will make you healthier. and you're going to wish you had done it later in life. I promise you will. I hear it from everybody. I wish 10 years ago I had started doing this. Everybody that makes the big changes, they all say, I wish I had done it sooner.
So, speaking on that note, those of us who have children
Yes.
and observing, most people here would order mac and cheese or chicken tenders.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a mom, should we order for them at an early age like grilled chicken? And so that's their go-to.
I just did a show on that. We have a parent here in town, Rosa Butts. I don't think you might know Rosa. So Rosa's mom is able to stay with them right now. She is only preparing super healthy foods for Liam. He has
Amazing.
he had a little bit of sugar on his birthday. That is the only time he's ever been exposed to anything that's not a pure whole food.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
So we're
amazing.
doing this experiment, and Rosa and I have talked about this quite a lot. Like, we're doing a legitimate experiment with
Right.
him. And it's amazing when you look at kids who are not exposed to toxins versus are. So is it better to start early? Yes. Is it better to stop early? Yes. So they say the best time to start something is as a child. The second best time is today. Right? So you could tell them, hey, mac and cheese once a month. Look forward to it. It's going to be amazing. Other times we're going to do some grilled stuff, and that's what we're going to do. But you can look forward to that one time a month. That's what I would do, at least.
Yeah.
Not having children, but that's what I would do to give them a dangle that carrot. And I think you'll see that the more they get used to this, the less that carrot is good, because they'll probably eat it and then not feel as good later.
Right. I agree. Which made me also think, because I really started my healthier eating after I had Mally. So I bought different things and I offered our family different things. And she's the best eater out of all of our kids. She'll try anything. She loves vegetables. She requests steamed broccoli. Like, she asked for those things, where my other two didn't, because I probably didn't offer it to them as much. So I can't wait to see how Liam does. I know he's just going to be
It's really interesting. I mean, it's a real experiment we're doing, because he's literally not going to be exposed to anything
I love
bad
that.
at all, and that's great. You can predict someone's future by looking at what they've done in the past. So with Mally, in the past, she's learned these habits, so you would predict that she's going to be your better one and fight you less. But the sooner you make those choices, I talk to parents all the time. They say, I can't make my kids do it. They will not starve, guys. They will not. If you have the only healthy choices available, they will not starve.
Because when we get hungry enough, we eat it.
That's right. My granddad said the difference between a good meal and a bad meal is about 2 hours. That is the truth. They will not starve, but they'll eat.
Agreed.
Anything else we need to know about Harvey's?
Oh, well, there's all kinds of things I could tell you about us,
sure.
but if we're sticking to the restaurant and the menu, we do offer specials, and we do them seasonally. Right now, we have a pan-seared grouper that comes with asparagus and a side salad. You could also choose another side, but we do that seasonally based off of what's available. And my mom and I love to travel to different restaurants and get different experiences, and we like to bring that back to Sylacauga, and we're always looking for something out of the box, and it's usually a healthier option so that we can appeal to everyone.
The other thing I hear from patients is that they say, I don't want to be that person that asks for something special. But I don't feel like restaurants really mind that so much. If you have something, like you have an allergy, like I can't eat onions. I get sick. I would have a migraine immediately if I ate an onion. So I would have to tell you that. But some people are just, I'll just kind of scrape it off and it'll be okay. But if you see something and you're like, I really want this, but I feel like it would be healthier if it didn't have this or this, or you say, can you just do maybe salt and pepper only for the seasoning? That's something that's possible.
It is. I mean, it's literally a click of a button. So it's not anything that can't happen.
Yes. If you want to make better choices at a restaurant, it's really easy. Talk to the waitress, find out what's available, ask them, say, how can I make this different and make it fit me better? And it's all out there, and you can eat out and you can be healthy, and we have amazing options here in town.
Yes, we do.
Thank you for joining us. Did you learn anything?
Yes.
Good. I'm proud of you.
Me too.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.